If this is ringing true to you, if you're listening to this and it sounds like you, there's something wrong with that. And I'm not saying this to hurt you or offend you or to make you feel that, something's so wrong with you. But I'm saying it to you to say it's time to step up and make a choice for yourself to be more loving and be more compassionate to yourself. Sit with yourself. Sit with God. Marinate on your life. Reflect. Focus. Hone in. We often go through life and we never really hone in on the things that we want and that we need. And then some of us find ourselves without certain things that we want and you don't quite know the answer. You're thinking, well, why and why? Well, have you ever really honed in on what it exactly is that you want? So the getaway thing it's very important. I definitely recommend it for self-care, for mental health, for getting away from the chaos, for getting to know yourself. And I'll have some other shows in the future on mental health and talking about meditation and sitting with ourselves and really getting to know ourselves so that we can get to know other people. At the end of the day, if you really don't love yourself, you really don't have enough love to give away, because whatever you do have left over, you really need it for yourself. So we have to learn how to love ourselves and be with ourselves so that we can have a wealth of that to give away and to give to others. And I think that you'll find in that some peace and some solace. And so being a little more compassionate to yourself and loving yourself, that reminds me of the Compassion Challenge. So this will be the third week of the Compassion Challenge, week 3, and there's 3 more weeks left of the Compassion Challenge. And I'm challenging you to do something compassionate for yourself and or for others. What is it that you can do to love yourself more? What is it that you can do to love your family more or to be more compassionate? Maybe it's not judging your neighbor or your sister or your sibling or your brother. Maybe it's not being so judgmental when you hear about something that doesn't sound so normal to you. There's a lot of things that may be going on and that may continue to happen around you that may not be normal, that may, and let's talk about that word normal. What is normal? We're in the year 2016. It's November 9th, post the presidential election 2016. And for some reason, I'm thinking that the word normal is being a little bit redefined. We are seeing the likes of so many things that we can say, we could say, this doesn't look normal. But maybe it is a sign of the times. Maybe it is normal. Or even if it's not normal, quote unquote normal, who are we to judge? There may be a lot of things going on in this world that I don't agree with, but what I can say is that I'm very compassionate and non-judgmental and accepting of different things. And I take pride in that. Just let people be who they are. Let things fall as they may. We are not here to judge. We are not here to be the judge of the way people choose to live their lives, the sexuality of people, the race of people. We're not here to dictate to people. We do have a higher power. We didn't get here on our own. We weren't birthed on our own. Take that sweat off of your back. Why worry about that? Why worry about what other people are doing? I know some would say, well, if we don't worry about what other people are doing, this world would be chaotic. This world would be crazy. This world would be... But if other people aren't hurting you, why would you judge them? Let your God judge them. Whoever you see your God as, let your God judge them. Let God judge them. And just let people be who they may be. Be more compassionate in your life. Be more compassionate in the lives of others. Show up in a more compassionate way. I'm looking for your compassion stories. I've gotten a few compassion stories, and trust me, I'm reading them, of course. I'm the only one that's reading them, and I'm loving them. And I can't wait, because I would love to pick a compassion story, something that you did for yourself or something that you did for others. And I would love to read your story on air. If your story is chosen, I will read your story on air. We may not read it in its entirety, or we may if it's not that long. But we will get the gist of the story out there to people so that we can share it with others. If it's very good, if it's a good one, a juicy one. And the winner of the Compassionate Challenge will win a gift certificate to a vegan restaurant that's right here in the DMV area. So again, I'm looking for compassion stories of compassion where you've gone over and above to help yourself or help others. And it's so funny because when we think of, be more compassionate, we don't think of ourselves. We kind of frown our nose up on ourselves. But it's okay. This challenge is for you. If you have done something for yourself that allows you to be more loving to yourself, that allows you to be more loving to your family, that is genuinely of compassion. Maybe you changed your diet. Maybe you're not eating so much meat and you're going to a vegan diet. Maybe you're just going to be vegetarian. Maybe you're helping your neighbor. Any kind of compassion to yourself or others, make it juicy and get those stories into me at kindofcompassion@gmail.com. I love to read your stories, and I can't wait to pick a winner. And I can't wait to announce your story and that you won right here on lifeenhancementradio.com. So get your compassion stories in for the Compassion Challenge. 3 more weeks on Wednesday. And at the end of the month, we'll pick a winner for the Compassion Challenge. I can't wait. Get your story. Get your story in. And I'll be right back.
Show me a smile. Don't be unhappy. Can remember when that's all you love. If this world makes you crazy and you take it all you can bear, you call me up because you know I'll be there and I'll see your true colors.
That was True Colors by Cyndi Lauper. Wow, what a more appropriate song could there be right now in this moment? Let your true colors shine right through. Wow. You want to make a joke about it? Donald Trump's true colors might be showing through real soon, but what can the Congress do? We're going to see, and just hang in there, guys. Hang in there. I'm going to start wrapping up. I want to give you a couple more tips on what you can do to boost your mental health, what you can do to take yourself through the days of chaos, what you can do to wind down your evenings. You know, it's late and you're just getting home from work and you're tired and you've just been in a circle of just chaos all day. There's so much going on. You've been in a hectic frenzy. Oh my goodness, what can you do? What can you do? Tips that can boost your mental health. How about working through your strengths? Do something you're good at to build your self-confidence. Well, you knock that out, try something a little tougher. We often go straight to the hardest task. And then we're like, oh, we hit a wall. We're going to stop. We're going to give up. We can't do it. Yes, you can. You can do it. Maybe you need to take it down a notch and try it a little on the lower scale before you start very high. I like to think of obstacles as ladders. When you're trying to climb a ladder, you can't get to the top right away. You've got to take those steps at the bottom that work you all the way to the top. Work your strengths. When you tackle something that is really easy to you, it builds your self-confidence. You feel good about yourself, and you have the hope and the strength to move on to the next thing and to see something through. So work your strengths. Another tip is starting your day with a cup of coffee. Woo! Boy, do I love that one. I was talking to someone yesterday while we were working the polls. Our 6:00 p.m. closer came in with 2 boxes of coffee. I can't tell you how that made my evening to get us through the power rush, to finish counting up the ballots and to do the final counts and to clear the polling place. I can't tell you how when he came in with those 2 boxes of coffee, it literally made my day. I'm just going to drink coffee until I'm old and gray. I could be 202 years old, you guys. I'm still going to be drinking coffee. I just love it. Hey, I'm going to drink it in moderation, but I'm still going to be drinking it. Statistics say that coffee consumption is linked to lower rates of depression. So if you're feeling down and you need a little boost, start your day with a cup of coffee. Hey, I'm not saying overload. I'm not saying go on a caffeine splurge. But